The book tells the story of two men, Richard and Ronald, to illustrate the importance of frugality and investing in the stock market. Richard graduated from Harvard and landed a job as an executive at a big corporation. In a few years, he lived in a mansion with 2 swimming pools, 2 elevators, 11 bedrooms, and a 7-car garage. On the other end, Ronald was a gas station attendant, worked as a mechanic, and after retiring he got a part-time job as a janitor. Despite Richard's higher income, Ronald has a net worth of $8 million at the time of their death because he lived frugally and invested in the stock market. The book suggests that the secret to getting rich is in the psychology of money, not just in knowledge or earning a high salary. The world is not black and white, and it's important to battle against internal emotions, which will influence every response when it comes to money. People are often thought about money in ways that are way too much like physics, with rules and laws, and not enough psychology. The author believes that's exactly where the secret to getting rich is, in the psychology of money. The book gives 2 main takeaways. 1, that people view money through the lens of their own past experiences. Everyone has a unique idea of how the world works, and this view is influenced by a unique set of values, circumstances, and external influences. For example, someone who was born in the 50s saw a flat stock market during their 20s, but someone born in their 70s saw the S&P 500 increase 1,000% during their teens and 20s. This leads to different views on how the stock market works, and it's important to keep that in mind when receiving financial advice. The second takeaway is to aim to be reasonably invested, not necessarily rationally invested. In other words, don't aim to be cold and irrational, aim to be just pretty reasonable. It's often said that if you want to be a successful investor, you need to be rational, but this can lead to selling a stock when it's going down, instead of keeping it and making more in the long run. Being rational means being passionless, but as a human being is not just a spreadsheet. Being reasonable allows for emotions to be in play, which might be beneficial. Let me give an example. John is a 50-year-old man who bought some Apple stock back in 2007 at the price of about $6 per share. Just a year later the stock was worth $3.70, and if John is purely rational, he would have probably sold it all. The economy had crashed and things didn't look so good. However, John was a pretty reasonable investor who kept the stock, and it ended up being worth a lot more in the long run. So, being reasonable, not rational, is key, and it's important to keep emotions in check when investing. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video, please like and subscribe to this channel. Cheers!